Hi, I'm Sam, and today I'm going to be teaching you X1's Flash, and I'm going to be teaching you the first pre-chorus and the first chorus. But before we start, just a quick disclaimer, X1 didn't teach me the song, they didn't personally come and teach me all the choreos and all the details to it. So the only thing I really had as a reference was YouTube videos and dance practices. So if you see anything that's a bit different from what X1 does, it's because it's my own interpretation of what they do based on what I've seen. So with that out of the way, let's begin. All right, so first we're going to start with the pre-chorus. For the pre-chorus, you're going to start on 1. On 1, you're going to have your right arm about like right in front of your chest, and it's going to be straight, and you're pretty much just going to push your elbow out to the side. And at the same time, you're also going to step with your left foot diagonally like 45. So that's 1. On 2, you're going to do the same thing, but with your left arm and your right foot. So 2. So together, that's 1, 2. On 3, you're going to lift your left foot up and then step down. At the same time, you're going to bring your left hand, and you're going to go in and then out. So that both of that on the same time is going to be on 3, so that's 3. And on 4, you can do the same thing with your right hand, but you don't do anything with your right leg, so that's 4. So together, it's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, from 4, on 5, you're going to put all of your weight on your left knee, so it's going to be bent over. At the same time, you're going to shoot both your hands like 45 downish, and your hands going to be like a little bit flailed, like pointed outward. So that's 5. On and, you're going to bring both of your hands inward. And then on 6, you're going to turn your left leg in. And also from here, you're going to circle your arms around. So it ends with your right hand about like chestish area and your left hand pointed and out straight. So connecting that from the very beginning, it's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, now on 7, you're going to basically like pull your arms and then slide them down. At the same time, you're going to step forward with your left. So that's 5 and 6, 7. From 7, on 8, you're going to kind of like sharply bring your arms up, and it's going to like snap your head up as well. So that is 5 and 6, 7, 8. So now your head is up, and then your arms are pretty much like parallel to the floor and a little bit bended in front of you. All right, so let's connect that from the top. It's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. All right, from 8 on 1, 2, you're going to do like an arm wave, but not with your arms straight, but like with them bent. So it's going to go 1, 2. On 3, you're going to kind of like tiptoe with your left, and you're going to use that kind of like to push down like the gas pedal, but in a really weird way. Instead of your front, you're going to use the ball of your foot, or the heel of your foot, and you're going to use that to initiate like a reverse body roll up. That's 3. So together, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. On 4, you're going to bring both your arms in front of your face. You're going to like hit them together forward. You're going to like rebound slowly out. So it's going to go 4. It's going to like keep that rebound up on 5, 6. And then on 7, 8, you're just going to transition. And it's reset. So together, just that little section, it's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On 1, you're going to step forward with your right foot, and you're going to step with the heel of your foot. That's going to be on 1, and then just the foot. On and, you're going to step down, so now your foot's flat on the ground. And at the same time, your hand is going to go cross on 1, and then open kind of like parallel to your body on and. So together, that's 1 and. From here on 2, you're going to step with your left foot a little forward. That's 2. And you're just going to bring both of your hands down diagonally to your side. All right, so together, that's 1 and 2 and. From here, on 3, you're going to put all of your weight on your right foot. So it's going to be bended over, your body's going to lean towards your right as well, and you're going to put your right hand on your left shoulder like so. So that's 1 and 2 and 3. And then on 4, you're going to kind of like swipe down a little bit to rebalance yourself on like center. And you're going to also like slowly lean to the left a little bit. So you're going to be on 4. And on 4, you're going to start prepping your arm. You're going to bring it up. And then on 5 is when you actually bring your arm straight and down. And when you swipe on 5, because your foot's already like kind of bended from 3, once you swipe and you point down, you're also going to keep that little squat with your foot. So it's going to be like a little squat sideways, and then you're going to step back with your right. So together, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5. And on 6, you're going to step back with your left. 7, you're going to step back with your right. 8, you're going to step back with your left. And while you do that, you can sway your body along with it with the direction if you want to act all groovy and stuff, but that's going to be up to you. It's going to be like a stylistic choice. So that 8 count from the top is going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, from 7, 8 on 1, 2, 3, you're not going to do anything. It's going to be like a transition in the piece, but there's nothing really to transition to, so it's not going to be anything. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to have your feet apart. Yeah, set with your feet apart, and then your right hand is going to be extended. Your body's going to be leaning over to the right a bit as well, and your palm is going to be faced forward. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, 6, 7, you're going to slowly bring your hand to your eyes, kind of like blocking it. And then you're going to be wrist out. So just the arm movement. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, like I said, you're going to be bringing this. So it's like covering your eyes-ish area. And while you're moving in, you're going to be curling your fingers into a fist and also turning your wrist outward. Or you're going to keep your wrist outward. And at the same time with your body, you're just going to be slowly moving it towards like straight body. So with that, it's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on 8, it's going to go flash. You're just going to open your hands, and it's going to like pop your chest. So all that's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and with that, that's going to be the end of the first pre-chorus. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go over the whole thing really slowly with counts. And then I'm going to do that section with music and counts as well. So it's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so that's it for the pre-chorus, and we're going to move on to the chorus now. And just a quick note with the chorus, just to prepare you guys, it kind of goes on counts, but also kind of doesn't go on counts, so I'm just going to mix them both. Because the first parts of it works a lot better on music. So just prepare you, the count slash noises is going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, da 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 da, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's just start. So it's going to go from the pre-chorus, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the first two da-das, you're going to hit twice with your chest. So it's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. Da-da. And then next da-da, you're going to step back with your right. And as you step back, you're also going to open your hands up. So it's going to be like right is going to be slightly above your left. So it's going to be da, da. You're going to bring your hands together with your left hand grabbing your right elbow, and you're going to do like a thinking pose. So together it's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. Da, 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 da. On the next da, da, you're going to step back with your left, just like you did earlier with your right. And then you're going to, on the next da, you're going to squat down. All right, so just to show the rhythm of that part, it's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. Da, 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 da. And now it's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. Or more 5 and 6, 7, 8. So on the 5 and, you're just going to look back and then front. So that's 5 and. On 6, you're going to like do a body roll, a reverse body roll up. And on 7, you're going to, with your left leg, you're going to step to the side. And you're also going to bend your left a little bit and put your weight on your left. And at the same time, you're going to like toss your hands up in the air. And with a very slight motion like outward. So that's 7. And on 8, you're going to like toss them down. And your hands are going to be like pointed outward still. So that's 7, 8. Together, it's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. Da, 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 da. 5 and 6, 7, 8. All right, from there, 7, 8. It's going to go da, da again. This time you're going to hit you with your right shoulder twice. So it's going to be da, da. And the next da, da. You're going to extend your arm, your left hand. At the same time, you're also going to step with your right. So that's the first da, da. On the next da, you're going to bring your left hand to your right shoulder. And your body's going to be facing 45 right. So together, it's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. Da, 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 da. All right, from here, on the next da, you're going to kind of like reset and jump with your feet spread apart, like shoulder width apart. And it's going to be the first da. On the next da, you're going to start like their whole fancy like arm circle thing. All right, so it's going to go da, 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 da. And then it's going to go 5 and 6, 7, 8. So just the feet. On the 5, you're not doing anything with your feet. And it's going to go and 6. On the and 6, you're going to step back with your left. On the and then on 6, you're going to step forward with your right. So they're kind of like crossed / right in front of left. And at the same time, your arms, you're going to do like this circle movement. So remember, it's going to go da, da, da. On that da, you're going to have your left below, right on top. And on the 5 and 6, 7, 8, you're just going to spin on 5. So now you're basically just swap which hands on top. On and, you're going to like slide a little bit, so like your hands are going past your elbow. So it's going to go 5 and 6. On 6, you're going to slide them back and do like a prayer position with your hands. And at the same time, you're also going to push them up. All right, so with the feet, it's going to go da, 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 5 and 6. All right, so that part is kind of hard just because it's like supposed to be one fluid, fast motion. And it's also kind of hard to explain and do slowly as well. So if you don't get it, just go back on the video and just keep looking through the motion of it and slowly speeding yourself up. So I'm going to do it one more time really slowly just to get that motion down from the top from 7, 8. And then I'm going to move on to the next bit. All right, so remember from 7, 8, you're going to toss your hands up and then you're going to pull them down. You're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, da, 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 5 and 6. On 7, you're going to use your left hand, you're going to throw it down. So it's going to be like straight, and it's going to be at like your belt-ish area. And at the same time, your right hand is also going to come up as like a lax, not completely flexed straight, but like a little bend to it. So it's going to be 7, 8, you're going to do the same thing with your right, and you're going to throw it down. And your left, same thing, but not as high up. You're going to be more like a halfway, a lot more lax. And on and, you're going to do the same thing again with your left. Throw, same level. So together, real slow, it's going to go 5 and 6, 7, 8, and on 1, you're going to toss or throw your right down again, and you're going to use that momentum to spin you. All right, and that 1, you just use the whole 2 counts, 1, 2, to spin yourself around. It'll be 1, 2. All right, so I'm going to connect that bit from 7, 8, and we're going to connect that entire combo together. So it's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, da, 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 5 and 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. All right, from 1, 2, it's going to go 1, 2, da, 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 5 and 6, 7, 8. So you just span on the 1, 2. It's going to go da, da. When you spin, you're going to spin and your body's going to be straight. So on the da, da, you can hit your right shoulder again twice. So go da, da. Together it's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, da, da. And then the next da, da, you're going to step back twice with your right. So you're going to go da, da. At the same time, you're also going to bring your arms with your left beneath your right. It's going to be like diagonal. So left to like hipish area, right to shoulderish area. And it's going to be da, da. It's going to be sliding together, but in 2 hits. So it's go da, da. Together, it's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, da, 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 da. And after that, it's going to go 5 and 6, 7, 8. So on the 5, on da, da, it's going to go 5. You're not really going to do much there, so like 5. And you're going to step together with your left, but don't keep your feet there too long, because on 6, you're going to slide back with your right into like a lungish position. And that's just the leg. With the arms, on 5, you're going to step, nothing to do with your arms. But on 6, you're going to bring your arm up, and they're going to have it flat, and it's going to be pushing down, like you're like pushing something down straight to the floor. So take that motion together, it's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, da, 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 5, and 6, 7. So notice how at the very top of that like push, you kind of like slow down a little bit, kind of like when you're tossing a ball up and it kind of lingers there at the top for a little bit. There's going to be that same general motion. So at the top, you're going to slow down a little bit, and you're going to fall down. And you're going to land on 7. So it's going to be a little bit longer than 1 count. All right, so with that little bit together, it's going to go 5 and 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, da, 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 5 and 6, 7. And on 8 is going to stay down there. All right, so for the next bit, the rhythm is going to go da, 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 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So remember on the 7, 8, you're going to be on the floor in a lunge position. You just push down, and you're going to hold on 8. And then after 8, is go 5, 6, 7, 8, da, 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 da. So from here, 8 is going to go da, da. What your leg is going to do with your right foot is going to step twice. And at the same time, you're going to be starting to come up as well. So you're going to use those steps to come up. So you're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, da, da. And on the second da, you're going to throw your right arm up and in front of you. And when you throw, you're going to be using your shoulder mainly, not really your elbow or wrist. You're going to keep those most relaxed. So it's not going to be leading with your wrist. It's like up, up, but with your shoulders. So it's going to be like up. So that's going to be on the da, da. And it's going to go da, da. He's going to go right, left. That same motion. So step back with your right and toss your right. Wait, step back with your left and then toss your left at the same time. And then you're going to step back with your right and toss your right again. So from 7, 8, let's connect that bit. It's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, da, 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 da. And then next da, da, you're going to step again with your left and then throw your left up. And then da, da. On the next da, you're going to do something different. Instead, you're going to throw your right up and cross instead. So together it's gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8, da 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 da. And then after that it's gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. On 5 you're gonna toss your hands backward, and then your hands will be a little bit curled, so it's gonna be 5. At the same time, with that whole count on the 5, you're gonna have your heel up, and on 5 you're going to put your heel down. And then it's gonna happen for 5, 6, and 7. So on each of those whole counts, for your foot at least, you're going to bring your heel down. So 5, 6, 7. And on 5 you're gonna toss it back. And if you let the momentum carry you, when you toss it back, it's also going to force your body and your chest forward. So you're going to just let that motion lead your body. So we go 5, and then on 6 and 7, you're going to do like the same like rocking motion-ish. So when you toss it back, your chest moves forward and your heel goes down. On 6, you're going to do the same thing. So 5, 6, 7. And it's going to be like that rocking motion on each of those whole counts. So let's just connect that real quick with 7, 8. So remember 7, 8 on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da. 5, 6, 7. Alright, so from 7, 8 on the 8, you're going to jump and cross your feet so that your right is in front of your left. And at the same time, you're also gonna close, throw your arms inward. So together, just from 5, 6, 7, you're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. And this next one's gonna be really quick. On the and, you're gonna just toss your hands to the side, uncross. And on the 1, you're gonna take that to spin around again. So just from the 5, 6, it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. All right, and one more time from that entire 8 count from 7, 8 on the floor. It's gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8, da 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 da. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. All right, and that's it for the chorus of Flash. So what I'm gonna do now is one more time, do it again slowly with those counts / weird noises, and I'll do it once with the music and counts overlaid. All right, so first, really slowly with counts. Remember, it's gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8 from the pre-chorus. Go, all right, from here, it's gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8, da 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 da. 5 and 6, 7, 8, da 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 da. 5 and 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, da 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 da. 5 and 6, 7, 8, da 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 da. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da. 5 and 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da. 5 and 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, da 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 da. And 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Alright, so that's it for the workshop. And again, if you had any parts you found confusing or you need extra work on, feel free to go back to the video, slow it down if you have to, and just keep going over it, because the difficult parts of this really just needs more practice. So with that, I'm going to do the whole thing twice, once with music and counts and one with just music. And we're going to connect the whole thing together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da. 5 and 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da. 5 and 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, da 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 da. 5 and 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da. Da da. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1.
안경에 빠진 듯이 정신이 온통 너뿐이야 한참을 헤매던 순간